A growth mindset is your most powerful tool, and these quotes about achieving the right frame of mind will help you get there. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. I never lose. I either win or learn. Nelson Mandela. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Thomas H. Palmer. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed no hope at all. Dale Carnegie. All things are difficult before they are easy. Thomas Fuller. What you get by reaching your goals is not nearly so important as what you become by reaching them. Zig Ziglar. The most rewarding things you do in life are often the ones that look like they cannot be done. Arnold Palmer. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E. Cummings. Do not be embarrassed by your failures, learn from them and start again. Richard Branson. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Truman Capote. Keep trying until you have no more chances left. Amy Carter. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Confucius. You are never too old to set a new goal or to dream a new dream. C. S. Lewis. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Thomas Edison. You don't lose if you get knocked down, you lose if you stay down. Muhammad Ali. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Nelson Mandela. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Jim Rohn. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Theodore Roosevelt. The greater danger for most of us isn't that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. Michelangelo. You can use the stumbling blocks to build your success. Lila Gifty Akita. Always be a first-rate version of yourself, instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. Judy Garland. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Charles Swindoll. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. Great works are performed, not by strength, but by perseverance. Samuel Johnson. You can't be that kid standing at the top of the water slide, overthinking it. You have to go down the chute. Tina Fey. I am always doing what I cannot do yet in order to learn how to do it. Vincent van Gogh. A truly strong person does not need the approval of others any more than a lion needs the approval of sheep. Vernon Howard. It's your game, make up your own rules. Barbara Corcoran. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. Julie Andrews. I'm going to use all my tools, my God-given ability, and make the best life I can with it. LeBron James. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. Dolly Parton. Nothing is impossible, the word itself says I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. When you walk with purpose, you collide with destiny. Beatrice Berry. Your self-worth is determined by you. You don't have to depend on someone telling you who you are. Beyoncé. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Michael Jordan. Life is tough, my darling, but so are you. Stephanie Bennett Henry. Mistakes aren't mistakes, they are lessons. Israel Moore Aver. Being challenged in life is inevitable, being defeated is optional. Roger Crawford. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. Robin Williams. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Captain Jack Sparrow. Choose to be optimistic, it feels better. Dalai Lama. When it is dark enough, you can see the stars. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill. You aren't lost, you're just in an uncomfortable state of your life / here your old self is gone but your new self isn't fully born yet. Marcos Alvarado. You can't go back and make a new start, but you can start right now and make a brand new ending. James R. Sherman. Big shots are only little shots who keep shooting. Christopher Morley. A challenge only becomes an obstacle when you bow to it. Ray Davis. The only thing that overcomes hard luck is hard work. Harry Golden. If a goal is worth having, it's worth blocking out the time in your day-to-day life necessary to achieve it. Jill Koenig. Dreams don't work unless you do. John C. Maxwell. Don't give up at halftime. Concentrate on winning the second half. Bear Bryant. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Muhammad Ali. Intention without action is an insult to those who expect the best from you. Andy Andrews. 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things you did not do than by the ones you did. Mark Twain. Don't be too timid and too squeamish about your actions. All life is an experiment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you quit once it becomes a habit. Don't quit. Michael Jordan. Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. Jack Ma. The big secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. Oprah Winfrey. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs. You should set goals beyond your reach so you always have something to live for. Ted Turner. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. If you find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. Frank A. Clark. Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of being. John Wooden. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Albert Einstein. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. Marilyn Monroe. Keep your eyes on the stars, but remember to keep your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt. An expert is a person who has made all the mistakes that can be made in a very narrow field. Niels Bohr. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. Dwayne Johnson.